Buzz Aldrin, born Edwin Eugene Aldrin, Jr. on January 20, 1930, in Montclair, New Jersey, is a celebrated American astronaut, engineer, and former fighter pilot. He is best known for being one of the first two humans to land on the Moon, a feat he achieved alongside Neil Armstrong on July 20, 1969, during the historic Apollo 11 mission. Aldrin's life and career are a testament to his dedication, resilience, and pioneering spirit. Early life and education. Aldrin was born to Edwin Eugene Aldrin Sr., a career military man and aviation pioneer, and Marion Moon, whose maiden name foreshadowed her son's future achievements. His father was an influential figure in Aldrin's life, nurturing his interest in aviation and space from a young age. Aldrin earned the nickname, Buzz, from his younger sister, who mispronounced brother as Buzzer. The nickname stuck and later became his legal first name in 1988. Aldrin attended Montclair High School, where he excelled academically and athletically. Upon graduation in 1947, he secured an appointment to the United States Military Academy at West Point. He graduated third in his class in 1951 with a Bachelor of Science degree in mechanical engineering. Military career. Following his graduation from West Point, Aldrin joined the United States Air Force. He underwent basic pilot training in Texas and later advanced gunnery training in Nevada. In 1952, during the Korean War, Aldrin flew 66 combat missions in F-86 Sabre jets, shooting down 2 MiG-15 aircraft. His valor and skill earned him the Distinguished Flying Cross and 2 Air Medals. After the war, Aldrin was stationed at Nellis Air Force Base in Nevada and later at the Air Force Academy in Colorado, where he served as an instructor. His experiences as a fighter pilot deepened his interest in aeronautics and space exploration. Academic pursuits and NASA selection. Aldrin's desire to contribute to space exploration led him to pursue further education. He attended the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, where he earned a doctorate of science in astronautics in 1963. His doctoral thesis, Line of Sight Guidance Techniques for Manned Orbital Rendezvous, focused on techniques for docking spacecraft in orbit, an essential skill for future space missions. Aldrin's expertise in orbital mechanics and his combat flying experience made him an ideal candidate for NASA's astronaut program. He was selected as part of the third group of NASA astronauts in October 1963. His nickname, Drive Rendezvous, reflected his pioneering work in developing docking and rendezvous techniques that would prove critical for the success of the Gemini and Apollo missions. Gemini program. Aldrin's first spaceflight was as the pilot of Gemini 12, the final mission of the Gemini program, in November 1966. Alongside command pilot Jim Lovell, Aldrin played a key role in demonstrating the feasibility of extravehicular activity, EVA, or spacewalks. During the mission, Aldrin performed 3 spacewalks, spending a total of 5 hours and 30 minutes outside the spacecraft. His meticulous training and innovative use of underwater simulations helped him overcome the challenges of working in zero gravity, setting the stage for future EVAs. The success of Gemini 12 was a significant milestone for NASA, showcasing the ability to perform complex maneuvers in space and paving the way for the Apollo program's ambitious goal of landing a man on the Moon. Apollo 11 and the Moon landing. The Apollo 11 mission, launched on July 16, 1969, was the culmination of years of dedication and hard work by NASA scientists, engineers, and astronauts. Aldrin, along with Commander Neil Armstrong and Command Module pilot Michael Collins, embarked on a journey that would forever change human history. On July 20, 1969, Armstrong and Aldrin descended to the lunar surface in the lunar module, Eagle, while Collins orbited above in the command module, Columbia. As Armstrong took his historic first step, Aldrin followed closely behind, becoming the second human to set foot on the Moon. His first words upon stepping onto the lunar surface were, "Beautiful view. Magnificent desolation." These words encapsulated the stark beauty and isolation of the lunar landscape. Aldrin and Armstrong spent approximately 21 hours on the Moon, conducting experiments, collecting samples, and deploying scientific instruments. They planted the American flag and left behind a plaque bearing the inscription, "Here men from the planet Earth first set foot upon the Moon, July 1969 AD. We came in peace for all mankind." The successful mission fulfilled President John F. Kennedy's 1961 promise to land a man on the Moon and return him safely to Earth before the end of the decade. Life after Apollo. Following the Apollo 11 mission, Aldrin and his crewmates were celebrated as heroes worldwide. However, the transition back to normal life proved challenging for Aldrin. He faced personal struggles, including depression and alcoholism, which he openly discussed in his autobiography, Return to Earth, published in 1973. Aldrin's candidness about his mental health issues helped destigmatize these conditions and inspired others to seek help. Aldrin retired from NASA in 1971 and from the Air Force as a colonel in 1972. Despite his personal challenges, he remained passionate about space exploration and education. He authored several books, including Men from Earth, 1989, The Return, 2000, and Mission to Mars: My Vision for Space Exploration, 2013, where he outlined his vision for the future of human space travel, particularly advocating for a manned mission to Mars. Advocacy and legacy. In the decades following his retirement, Aldrin became an influential advocate for space exploration. He founded the ShareSpace Foundation in 1998, a nonprofit organization dedicated to promoting science and technology education and inspiring the next generation of space explorers. Through his foundation, Aldrin worked to ensure that the legacy of the Apollo program would continue to inspire future generations. Aldrin also played a prominent role in various advisory capacities, offering his expertise to NASA and other space organizations. He was a strong proponent of international collaboration in space exploration and believed that humanity's future lay in the colonization of other planets. Personal life. Aldrin's personal life saw its share of ups and downs. He was married 3 times and had 3 children: James, Janice, and Andrew. His marriages ended in divorce, but he maintained a close relationship with his children and grandchildren. Aldrin's resilience in overcoming personal challenges mirrored his perseverance in his professional endeavors. Later years and honors. Even in his later years, Aldrin remained active and engaged with the public. He continued to travel, speak, and advocate for space exploration. He appeared in numerous documentaries, television shows, and even made cameo appearances in films, further cementing his status as a cultural icon. Aldrin received numerous awards and honors throughout his life, including the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the Congressional Gold Medal, and induction into the National Aviation Hall of Fame and the Astronaut Hall of Fame. His contributions to space exploration were recognized globally, and his legacy was celebrated in various museums and institutions dedicated to space history. Vision for the future. Aldrin's vision for the future of space exploration extended beyond his lifetime. He believed that humanity's destiny was to explore and settle other planets, with Mars being the next logical step. His advocacy for a manned mission to Mars was driven by his belief that such a mission would inspire global cooperation and technological advancements. In his later years, Aldrin proposed the concept of a Mars cycler, a spacecraft that would continuously orbit between Earth and Mars, providing a reliable and efficient means of transportation for astronauts. His innovative ideas and passion for space exploration continued to influence and inspire the scientific community. Conclusion. Buzz Aldrin's life is a remarkable journey of achievement, perseverance, and inspiration. From his early days as a fighter pilot to his historic moon landing and his tireless advocacy for space exploration, Aldrin's contributions have left an indelible mark on human history. His legacy serves as a reminder of the power of human ingenuity and the boundless potential of exploration. As we look to the future, Aldrin's vision for space exploration continues to inspire new generations to reach for the stars. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel.